What?
Just a quick little snap and we're at the new place.
So when do we go? And now we're at the new location. Let's go check it out. So step this foot back.
Where are we going after this?
We're in a new spot. It's probably gonna be the last week at GB Ventura 1.0. Excited to show up in the new place. Perfect. Get my frames right. So right away, if you play half guard just like I do, I'm gonna start from my shoulder. If not, I like to start from my elbow, right? Just because now I have a lot more options here. I can start using knee shield. I can start going for the low knee shield. This keeps a lot of pressure on their thigh right here. And it also, if I'm here and he tries to pressure into me, I can start using my shield to start backing away and start resetting and start attacking and sweeping, right? We're gonna go over a little bit of that John Wayne underhook, right? It's not gonna be the full sweep, but we're gonna go over what we did on Thursday, right? Just because, like I said, I used this for years. I remember I was going up against, I think he was a brown belt at the time, and every time I'd get the underhook, he would do this to me and I'd post every time because I know I didn't want to get swept, right? So same thing here. Say I'm on my back in a really bad position. He has a cross face and he has the underhook. Right away, like I said, I never like to lock my half guard because it just prevents me from different options of like getting up, getting my sweeps, trying to get to my shoulder, right? Even if I'm having this, locked. The only time I'll start to lock if I feel like he's going to start getting out of the half guard, he starts, getting the knee back up. But normally, 95% of the time, I just have this hook right here. Because even if he does try to backstep, right, I still have the hook here, right? So I like to keep it open. One thing here, you're in a bad position, say he has a lot of pressure on you, right? The first thing I'm gonna do is, I like to have my hips from one side, and all I'm gonna do is what we call it's almost like a tripod, right? They call it the John Wayne. It's a sweep, but I also use it to get my underhook, right? So in half guard, the key is to get an underhook. The easiest thing, if I do get an underhook here, I like to go for the deep underhook on like the far trap, or lat, sorry. And the easiest thing here is just gonna be, look how I don't lock my legs, I'm just gonna be scooting out until I'm at, and actually it's not a 50-50 position anymore because I have the underhook and now I'm winning, right? Eventually the easiest thing is just gonna be here, and then I got his back, right? That's in a perfect world. So from right here, actually let's turn around the other way. What I'll do from here, foot on top of my other foot, right? And what I'm gonna do is just gonna switch my hips to the other side, which is either, if he doesn't post, he's gonna fall over and you're gonna sweep on top, right? So if you're fast enough, what you can do is trap the elbow and use the same sweep. Sometimes I like to grab my own belt just because I know I'm trapping the elbow. And all I'm gonna do is just switch my hips to the other side. I know it looks like it's not gonna work, but I guarantee it's gonna work, right? Just because if you have the elbow trapped, you have no post. I know a lot of the experienced people, like if I roll people that are, been doing jiu-jitsu for a long time, they're not gonna just roll over. They're gonna post an arm out. Right, so I'm here and I'm like, okay, if he's an underhook, I'm in a bad spot. All I'm gonna do is the same thing. Now he posts his arm. Now I'm gonna switch my hips back, and now I'm in the underhook position, right? Once I'm here, what I'm gonna do is switch my hook and start going up to my knee. One thing you wanna do is make sure, like I see a lot of people on like Thursday, they're like trying to get the leg out here, which is not good because he's gonna come up and scramble up, and now I'm in the front headlock position, right? So if I go back to this position, switch my hook, all I want to do is make sure if I pressure into him, he's going to have a lot of weight on this far knee, right? So therefore, all I have to do is just get my leg underneath his leg. Therefore, you're not here thinking like, oh, I got to get my leg out here. So once I get to this position, I'm putting pressure into him. He's going to be heavy on this knee. All I'm going to go is here. Make sure you squeeze your knees together, right? It's going to be the same thing. If my knees are out this way, all he's going to do is step out, now I'm back in the front headlock position. Now I'm here. All we're going to do is go for this knee tap, right? So I'm going to be pressuring into him. I'm going to scoop, the far side knee. But the key is, for this specific one, is getting that underhook when you have an underhook, or when they underhook you. So it's going to that John Wayne sweep, and then getting the underhook. So you're gonna switch your hips from here to here. Once they post, and I'm gonna switch my hips back once I get the underhook. Right, so it's a lot of hip shifting. Yeah. So funny this just came up. So I'm doing that this slow. Good, now switch your hook.
Switch your hooks now.
Good.
Your knees. Perfect.
Good. Perfect. The only time, like I said, if I'm gonna lock my half guard, right? If I start feeling like my knees start to come back up.
To like lock
Yes,
it, just prevent
exactly. And then you can use your hand to push down, right? Because if I'm here, then you know, oh, I'm gonna start knee cutting.
Yeah.
Right? But if not, then you push my leg down, and then you can lock.
Yeah.
Right? And then once you feel like you're in a good spot, then you can start adjusting and using the half guard.
All right. Thank you.
And hook and cross face. Right? So I'm gonna go here. Right? So if you don't go, then I'm just gonna, I'm on top. But like I said, you're not gonna ever let me go, right? Or like, you're gonna post. Right? So if I'm here, you're gonna post. And all I'm using is this. Because you're gonna feel that off balance, right? Half guard. So one of the big things with the Kimura, yes, it's obviously it's one of the founding submissions in Jiu-Jitsu. So what I want to do now is, if he is standing up, what I want to do is now get to my elbow. I want to grab the same side wrist on my same side as me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, right? And I like to do what they call the monkey grip. So it's going to be like a cup grip on both. Yes, a lot of people think I'm just finishing here, but a lot of the time here is, if you have a bigger person, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to finish the position if he has tons of pressure on me, right? I mean, I could keep going, and sometimes you'll get it because it is a really powerful position. But the way I like to do the Kimura here is the same setup. Here, I like to keep this knee shield in, right? And now I like to keep, now I have so much space I can move them around and I can adjust, right, the Kimura from here. If you're going with like Pet or Jordan, right, they're gonna just put so much pressure on you, right? This is where normally people end up. It's a lot harder, right? So I like to go from the knee shield here, and I like to keep the knee shield up, right? And it's fine, say he flips over. Now I still have this Kimura trap, right? And he tries to turn into me, now you get the back. We can do that at a later time, but let's just start with the Kimura. But I'm just saying there's options here if he does flip over. The same thing, knee shield, here, over. I have the knee right on his shoulder line, right? So it doesn't matter if he puts tons of pressure on me, and now I can adjust. Okay. So try to go right here. Yeah. So
then are you wanting us to go under?
No.
You're not wanting to go here.
No. Just want to pull. Once she, yeah, if you're gonna go for that, grab the elbow and then you're gonna sweep her over with the legs. But keep your feet together. And just like stop and you're just gonna switch your hips to the other side. There you go. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to, but
Step on your own foot.
For some reason, I'm not going to be able to get it. He tucks his arm in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my shin to push away. And go in, and now I have this arm bar from here. Right? And it's okay again if he flips over, because I'm in the same position. Same thing, Kimura, I can't get it, tucks his arm in. I'm going to use my shin to push away. Now I'm going to do is going to almost pummel this leg over into this little pocket, right? Once I'm here, I go 2-on-1 on the wrist. Pretty easy transition, right? So make sure that you're going to use the shin across the head to make the space. If you don't make the space, you're not going to be able to get your leg inside and finish that arm bar. So say you push away, swim. Yep. Now move your body away if you need to. You know what I mean? So to get that leg in.
Okay.
And now tuck this all the way through.
And then pull.
Yeah, if you can shoot your foot all the way through the
There
leg,
you
that's
go.
what it looks
Oh, down in
And then
there.
squeeze your knees together.
Okay.
And then you're going to switch your grip.
Do you want one? Back. Alright, I see. Switch it back. Okay.
Don't look down at your Keep your head up. Pop. There you go.
Alright, reset.
Were you playing Paramore earlier or am I tripping?
Try to keep them flat. Right? Like that. Shut them off. Land on the choke though. There you go.
Are you gonna bulldog choke?
No. Try something else. He's giving me a hug.
There you go.
You ever heard of Habib? From bottom. From bottom mount.
What?
Just a quick little snap and we're at the new place.
So when do we And now we're at the new location. Let's go check it out. Still have some work to be done, but as you can see, all the mats are down. Come this way. I have a full booth area for everyone that wants to do some homework. Parents want to go and jump on their laptop, finish up some work. And over here, we're gonna have our cardio equipment for our cardio classes, along with the competition classes. A little glimpse of GB Ventura 2.0. We got bagels too. Ramy bought them. Brought them. Broadcasting live from the new GB Ventura 2.0.
Space for all kinds of activities.
Space for all kinds of activities, as you hear. What do you think about the new gym? You like it? It's a little bigger? A little bit. There's no walls, yeah. You like it with no walls? Yeah. Yeah, people like to cheat on the walls and like push off, right? Yeah. So we're figuring, that's why we didn't do walls.
Here you go. Dun, 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 dun. It's live.
It's live? We're live?
Yeah.
Live here at the Ventura location, Gracie Barra. Open mat, soft opening day.
That's 10 years of regulation. I've only seen books of like 10, 15, 12.
Oof.
Two rolls.
Oh.
With the fifth round, you start to get fucked up. You couldn't get out anymore. Yeah. So like P1, you beat. Breathe. Just get up, Amy.
Just stand up.
Just stand up. Get out of it.
way too hot.
Another hit me.
You're smiling? You're good. Neon belly?
Neon color. Well, once you hit the second door.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryin' bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them tricky squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns. In my garages are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters move in silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word, was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Open was at 8. Open was at 8.
50 push-ups, Michael.
20. The party's starting right now.
Not letting go.
Stalemate.
I've seen enough. Give him John Joe.